What's up? Just driving to one of the job sites I'm working on, and just got off the phone with the project manager that I've done some work for, and he calls me up. He's in San Antonio now. He says, "You're still looking for some work in San Antonio?" I says, "You know the right job for sure. Something we could get in and get out on. You know, I don't want to be held down to a job for a month or something. I got a lot of stuff going on in Austin as well." And he says, "All right, you know, if we run into anything like that, call you back." Cool. 2 minutes later, he calls me back. He says, "What are you doing Friday? Can you meet for lunch?" Him and the ops manager of this company. "Yeah, no problem. You know, I'll meet you for lunch." It's crazy. It's crazy that they say most businesses are going to fail in the first 5 years, whatever. I'm not entirely sure how that goes. I don't ever think about it really. But what I do think about is failure's not an option. In 5 years, in 1 year, in 2 years, it's not an option. I'm going to do everything and anything that I can do to succeed. That's what I've done. That's what I do. A lot of people get into situations when things are scary and they just lay down and just get run over. I can't, man. I can't. Not for a second, you know. If for the split second I felt like my company was in jeopardy, I have recently. I didn't have any work booked, so I started freaking out. Like, we're busy, but I'm gonna run out of work. So I get on the phone, calling everybody. Those 5 phone calls I made have turned into 3 months worth of work, and I got my phone ringing off the hook. "Hey, can you come do jobs? Can you come do jobs? Can you come put this in?" And it's crazy. It's crazy how it works. It all boils back down to effort and doing a good job and having integrity. And when you say you're gonna do something, fucking do it. And don't come up with excuses why you can't do it. You just show up and you do it, you know? And that has, I don't know why businesses fail. Cash flow, I know, is a problem, and it's something that we've battled and we've learned to maybe figure out how to overcome. But you know, it costs a lot of money. There's any given month we're spending between 15 and 30 grand every month, you know? And it just, you gotta have money to make money. That's just how it works, you know? But show up, do the work. I'm gonna meet this guy on Friday. He's gonna maybe line me out with a job. I'm gonna go down there with my crew. We're gonna knock this job out as fast as we can, as good as we can. They're not gonna have any problems, because that's what we do on every single job. We show up, we knock it out, we get out of there. If we screw something up, what do I gotta do to make it right? And we fix it. It's easy, you know? I don't know. I'm proud, I guess. Maybe that's why I'm making this video. I'm proud that 7 years ago I was nothing, had nothing. And, you know, now my phone's ringing all the time. Come do work for me, come do work for me. I love it. It's cool, and it's cool that I get to show my kids that, you know, hard work will get you places. You know, no matter what they do, no matter what you do. And I just strive to be the best. I'm not the best by any stretch of the imagination. But I'll try hard, and I'll try harder than most. And we try to make sure when we get done with a job, that anybody walks in there, sees what we do, and says, "Damn, this person did good work." That's our goal. We strive for that on every single project. And there's not too many projects you can go on that I've done. You go in and go, "What the fuck is this?" Never. We don't do that, you know. It's just, it takes more work, it takes a little bit of patience, and it takes some self-motivation to get to that point. But if you just show up with those things, I mean, dude, the opportunities are endless, and that translates into any aspect of business, anything you're gonna want to ever do in your life. If you show up and just do that, I mean, shit, you got it made, you know. I hear too many people and it's excuses. "Oh, I couldn't do it at this because of that," or "I'm this because of this." Man, I tell you what, I've overcome some shit. and you can't use it as an excuse. You know, child support costs too much. Man, I had child support for a long time. I still have child support. It's one of those things that if it wasn't for child support, I wouldn't have had to work 2 jobs and 3 jobs. You know, because I wasn't going to lay down. Wasn't going to just go to jail and let the bill rack up. And I had to a couple of times. I'm not going to lie. You know, you go through hard times. And there's ways to avoid it for a little while. It always catches up to you. You know, learn early on, fuck it, it's easier to just figure out how to pay it and make it happen than getting locked up. Because I've had that happen too. You know? It was because of that. It's because of that adversity that made me who I am, you know? So come at me with your excuses, because I could have had a million excuses. Kept pushing, kept driving, you know? And I think the whole reason I did is I always had this goal of, always just wanted to make more money than my dad. That's all I wanted. My dad did all right, you know? And he passed away. He was way too young. But my first goal was to just make more money than my dad. And I got to that point, and I was like, well, shit, now I want to make more money than this, or I want to do that, or we want to buy a house. And we always set these goals, and we just keep hitting these goals because we set these goals and we just push. And, you know, the next goal is to be a millionaire. Whatever we got to do to make that happen. You know, obviously doing it the right way, you know. But, you know, that's the goal, man. We've hit every other goal. We're going to hit this goal. If it takes 5 years, if it takes 10 years, if it takes 20 years, doesn't matter. We're going to just keep pushing and driving until we hit it. We'll figure out ways. That's what we've always done. And that's what you got to do, I think. Just have that goal in the back of your mind or in the front of your mind. It don't really matter where it's at. And don't stop until you get it. You know? Don't forget it. You fucking wake up in the morning and you don't feel good. You sit at the house. Some people don't have sick pay. I always worked construction, man. Always. That's all I've ever really done is work construction. You don't have sick time. You stay home. You don't get paid. It's better, you know, it's better to go to work sick than it is to sit on the couch not making nothing. You know? Take that adversity. Use it to your advantage. Find a way. I don't know, man. That's what I think. That's what's worked for me. And, you know, it's not a wise man, but, you know, I do know that. You know, you show up, you work hard, you try harder than everybody else, you go places, man.